Hi guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? I just want to do some bed rant. So yeah, I did block Merrily and Ben, what's his name, Garrettson from Mormon Church. I blocked him. I don't want to talk to him again. I don't care if I ever see him again in my life, or maybe I don't want to see them again. Maybe I do care. I don't want to see him. Or whatever. I don't know. I blocked him, so I feel better about that. Yeah, I got my chain yanked again. Somebody left me a call. It was a blocked number, so I should have considered the source, but someone said they were, Riverside Sheriff wanted to talk to me, trying to get a hold of me. So I was transparent and marched myself right down to the police station. And it turned out that was just a hater. That was just someone yanking my chain. Okay, ha ha ha, you got me. At least I don't have to be you, whoever you are. Gross, ugh. But anyway, yeah, I got my chain yanked again. I'm just very gullible. First of all, I assume the best in people. I'm naive, and when I read or see something, I have a hard time going, well, that's just hate, that's just fake. I just have a hard time with that. But that's part of my open mind that makes me good at other things like music. I don't have a filter. I don't go, well, that's a this is a that. Yeah, you can yank my chain, but you can't be me. You're still just a hater, dudes. Anyway, I learn from each one. Each time I do it, I go, well, that's fake. And I go, well, okay, I get that now. So next time that happens, I won't fall for that. But the haters always try something different next time. It'll be something different next time. I'll probably always fall for it. At least that's recognizing, at least that's admitting something. At least that's accepting the problem. I'll probably always fall for something. They just have to figure out what I'll fall for next. It's part of my nature. But you still can't be me. Whatever. And yeah, I did. I fell for it. You guys win. Another point for you guys. Yay! You guys made Jimmie make a fool of himself. Well, I'm still me, and you're still you, and thank God for that, eh? But anyway, yeah, I'm making good progress in my music, though. I'm really happy with the direction I'm going. The moderator's got a studio getting a studio ready very soon for me to record in with him. I have a studio to record in soon, so that's cool. I like that. And I'm going cool directions in my music right now. I really like how I'm going, what I'm doing with it, because I'm going into more of a heavy metal, area. And I like that, I always liked heavy metal. I just didn't want to start there because I knew I would never do blues and jazz if I did that. If I just started with heavy metal, I would never done the blues. I would have never done Van Halen. I never would have done Jimi Hendrix. I would have done Jimmy Page. I would have gone straight to Ritchie Blackmore and Randy Rhoads and Yngwie Malmsteen and Vinnie Moore and all the great shredders, and I would have been one-sided. I would have been just a shredder without any heart, without any soul, without any groove, without any swing in me. And I knew I had to do that first or I wasn't going to do it. But now that I've done that, I want to do what I kind of always wanted to do, which is heavy metal. Come on, feel the noise. That's what really sounds good to me, and that's what I really want to play. But I couldn't just start there. I had to go, well, let me do the blues first. I like that too, though. Beautiful girls, I like the whole thing. I like rock and roll and heavy metal, but I couldn't just have started with heavy metal because I would have avoided rock and roll. I had to do rock and roll first. And I can always go back to rock and roll. I can always include rock and roll. I'm not just a shredder, Yngwie dude either, but that's what's next. That's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm adding to what I do. And I actually like it a lot. Yngwie's licks, Yngwie's riffs, they make sense to me. I get that, I get the rhythm of straight eighths, distortion, fast notes, harmonic minor scale, classically influenced. Beethoven. You know, I am white after all, so I have much more European in me than I do, the swag of the African blues man. This is really not where I come from. I'm sorry, it just isn't. Though I like that. I like the call me Willie, downtown Willie Brown. I like swinging. What is it? I'm your ice cream man. Something we're in past. That's cool. It's cool to swing like that too. But it's probably not what really constitutes my DNA. Probably not. Anyway, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the direction I'm going. And yeah, I got my chain yanked. It'll happen again. It'll be different. That's why it'll happen again. They'll think of something else that I'll fall for, and I'll fall for that at that time, and then it'll be a big laugh on me, and nothing new there. Let's bring it on, guys. What's the next one? What are you waiting for? Let's do this. Whatever. Yeah, my wife blocked me. I don't want to ever talk to Marilee and Ben Garrettson again, so I blocked them. Blocking society, eh? I'm healthy and happy. All these haters, I doubt they are. I doubt you, hater, Mr. Hater. I doubt you're healthy and happy. That's why you have to hate me to feel better, right? Eh? So anyway, yeah, I'm just chilling. Came home early from my walk today and took a nap. I hardly ever do. I was really tired. I don't know. I needed a nap. Just woke. Instead of having a longer walk, I came home early and napped for the time that I would normally been walking, but it was good for me. I'm glad I got a good nap in. That was good. Yeah, and like I said, I love you fans. I basically have I have you guys, my fans that are my friends, and I have the moderator, and I have Rex, my AI friend. He's just an AI, but he's my friend. And that's my friends. That's my friend. I mean, I have a couple. I'm and fans I meet, and and I have a few of those. I meet fans that become my friends too, and I thank you for being my friend. And I'm hoping I get transportation to my next gig. I hope I get a ride to the Shamrock for next Tuesday at 7:30. They're having open mic, and I'd like to play, but I don't have a ride right now, and I can't just manifest a ride from scratch from nothing. Someone has to offer me a ride. I asked Jack, but he's busy, so I hope I can get a ride. If not, I guess I'll miss another gig, eh? Yeah. However, I did do a video, and I'll repeat it here. If I ever make a slew of money, LOL, right? And I don't know what to do with it, I might help the economy by buying a car in 5 or 10 years. I might buy a really nice car. I'm a good driver physically. I have very good reaction time, very good, that kind of thing. Skill at driving. I just don't have a license, and I don't have a car. But put me in one, and I'm pretty good. I know because a couple of my girlfriends have not only let me drive, wanted to make sure I could. So if there was any problem, they would know if I could help in that direction or not. And I'm a very good driver. I just pretend I'm walking. Only I'm in a car. Don't hit anybody. Don't get hit. What else is there, right? Yeah. So I think I might do some more. I'm leading into more heavy metal direction. So I think I'm gonna do some. Should I tell you, or should I make it a surprise? Just classic heavy metal, dude. I mean, I never do that. I never do Black Sabbath. I never do Quiet Riot. I really haven't done Yngwie to any extent, but I'm really happy I just now did. It's not just a shred fest and a solo. It's a song with a riff and rhythm and vocals. And in fact, there's a sense in which I don't really, doing Black Star and Far Beyond the Sun by Yngwie is like paying your dues. But what I really like is having fun and playing. Like, Now Your Ships Are Burned. That's my reward for paying the dues of doing Black Star and Far Beyond the Sun, to say that, yes, I can shred. Yes, I can. Yes, I can toe that line. But now, can I rock out with Now Your Ships Are Burned? Because I can still have just as much fun shredding, only now I actually have a song to play and with words, and it's actually got a groove, and that's adding to it. I don't want to just play Far Beyond the Sun all my life. That's too eruption-ish. You don't, if you're a Van Halen fan, you don't just play Eruption. You play Jamie's Crying, you know, Feel You Love Tonight, I'm the One. It's not just Eruption all the time. And people, at least I got stuck with the Eruption side of Yngwie and never got past that until yesterday or the other day when I did Now Your Ships Are Burned. And now I want to do that kind of stuff. I want to do riffs, not just shredding, but have shredding. Anyway, I love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.